people, welcome in. This is Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading for Monday, the 30th of May 2022, new moon in Gemini day. So we have got some astrology. So the moon's going to be in Gemini all day long. It's going to form a sextile to Jupiter and Mars before going on and forming the conjunction with the sun at the new moon at 12:30 p.m. UK British summertime. So before that, it's going to reactivate yesterday's conjunction in Aries between Mars and Jupiter. So sort of big ideas about taking action, being focused with your direction and things like that, and keep trying to, stay on the positive track, because that's better than sort of outbursts of anger and frustration, making mountains out of molehills and things like that. You want to stay with the positive energies if you can. So let's do some tarot and see what the cards have to say. So it's Monday, so we're going to use Mystic Mondays deck, and I'm going to use Wisdom of the Oracle. So, my seat's not right. That's a bit better. What do we need to know for today? So, what do we need to know for today, Monday the 30th of May 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Okay, let's just have a little shuffle of these. Let's see what cards come up. What do we need to know for today? Okay, I will be doing a separate reading specifically around the new moon in Gemini, just to see sort of what energies we're working for, if anybody's interested. So what do we need to know? But this one is just a general Monday reading. Okay, so what do we need to know for today? Okay, so unfinished symphonies. I think life is always an unfinished symphony, to be fair. And co-create. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards is, said before, life is always a unfinished symphony, that sort of we're continuing to evolve and grow and learn, and put the next piece together and find the next piece of the jigsaw, or work out the next level, peel the next layer of the onion away. I don't think that symphony is ever finished until the point at which we leave the planet. So just a reminder that it's an ongoing cycle, and to dance with the symphony. Yeah, it may not be perfect. There may still be lots of stuff to do and work out and things like that, but we can still move to the music and dance with the rhythms and the pattern of the music is what I'm getting, which will help us to stay in balance, to see things in a fair way, a fair way of acceptance is what's just come through, but in a balanced way, especially I think with the fire, the expansive fiery energies from Jupiter and Mars that could cause us to get sort of really unbalanced and be all over the place. This is an indication to just keep things on a level, harnessing the energies, connect with Spirit at the full moon, the new moon, co-create with the universe and the divine, co-create with other people. But yeah, it's an opportunity to set intentions to co-create. Okay, let's do some cards and see what the cards have to add to that. So yeah, Mystic Mondays. Thought that was a lot of cards. I've got the book there with me as well, trying to shuffle the book in with it. Only a few days until Mercury stations direct. Actually stations direct on my birthday. So I was thinking, that's a nice birthday present. I like that. So what do we need to know for today? Monday the 30th of May 2022. Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? Ooh. Oh my God. Right, I've got a few come out there that have got a little message for us. I'm just going to leave the ones that are up the right way, I'll leave up the right way, and the ones that need to know they get turned over when I do the reading. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective for today, the 30th of May 2022. What do we need to know? Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Princess of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles came out yesterday, if I remember rightly. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Swords. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Magician. Okay, and at the bottom, we've got Judgment and the Queen of Cups. Oh, itchy ear. Okay, and then the cards that came out, we've got the four. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got a couple of portals here. We've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we've got the Devil. And then we have got Ace of Cups, the Tower, and the King of Cups. So that's really nice. We've got the Ace, the King, and the Queen of Cups. Okay. Right. Okay, I think it's like the messages are just starting to come through thick and fast already. And yeah, right. Okay. So I've said to you before that I see the glyph of Gemini as a portal, a doorway that we pass through. And here in the middle of the spread we have the Two of Wands, which looks like an opening, a passageway going through with the path ahead in front of us. So the Two of Wands is about prospecting. It's about looking out over the horizon and looking at your options and thinking about sort of what it is that where you want to go next, what you want to do next. Okay, this message is reaffirmed in at least a couple of other places in this reading. More may come through as I go through the cards. So yeah, we're stood at the threshold and we're looking through the doorway, through the gateway, through the portal to see what's the other side. Okay, and that's come about because of the Princess of Cups. The Princess of Cups, or the Page of Cups, is a new message coming in, a little message. Could be an apology, it could be reconciliation, it could be a small token of love in some way, but a small token has come in. Excuse me. or an apology has been received, or there's been forgiveness. It might be that you've even forgiven yourself, okay, for the past and everything. If you remember yesterday, the card, the foundation position was the three of swords, and in that particular deck with the teardrop, I saw it as a healing, that we'd actually, you know, that forgiveness, that healing, the tears starting to flow as we release whatever that wound, that heartbreak, or whatever it was, being released. And so, yeah, some forgiveness, some apology, some releasing of that energy. Well, now we're on a foundation. It's interesting, sort of, these two energies have swapped round, because this was in that position yesterday of what was leaving and what was going behind. Now we have it as a foundation card. We're building today on generosity. There could be a little wonderful little something fluttering, someone showing generosity to you, or I can't even say it. I'm not even going to try and say it. I can't even get the letters in the right way round in my head. A bit dyslexic today. A new moon and Mercury retrograde. So yes, generosity, back and forth generosity there. Juggling our finances, and just receiving. Okay. Messages from Spirit of the Eight of Pentacles, thinking about work, showing up for work, doing the work. I'm sure, was it yesterday that I said that? I forget time. About sort of, yeah, as one cycle ends, the next one starts, and things like that. So it's just, you know, continuing to show up and do the work, making work your art. Is your work your art? Is there, do you do something that you love? Okay, co-creating with the universe. Okay, making your work something that you love, balancing your work. Oh, the never-ending is the unfinished symphony. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, showing up and doing the work, making your work your art. Maybe that could be part of the new intention for this new moon in Gemini. And messages from Spirit about and co-creating with Spirit to make work your art. And that brings about the Four of Swords, a healing, a breather. Life becomes easier for a change. Okay, and we get a chance to recuperate. This last month has been quite harsh. This whole year has been quite harsh. This last few years has been quite harsh. I've actually want to go. But yeah, definitely there's been a big journey this last few weeks during eclipse season. And we're coming up to the end of it. And it's the beginning of a new cycle and an opportunity for some healing. Okay, take time for yourself. Again, more balancing energies. We've got the Lovers here. This is the Gemini card. It's also about balance, maybe about making choices. I'm also getting this to be fair and being balanced. Balancing the masculine and the feminine, the divine feminine and the divine masculine within us. And co-creating and working together. The co-creation could be within ourselves. Often the opposite sides of us can be in conflict, or you know, is in some way not balanced. I'm getting a big message of being balanced as we go through this Gemini portal. It could be conscious and subconscious, our light side and our shadow side, cooperating, working together in balance to carry us forward in co-creation with the divine. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, patience. Again, showing up, diligently putting the work in, step by step, not hurrying, and just going with everything as it evolves and shows up the next step before us. And that allows us to manifest. We have the Magician. The Magician has all the elements to hand and is able to manifest, draw down from heaven and manifest onto the earth. And I think that's what we're being asked to do, patiently, being in balance, co-creating, making our work our art. This could be the next stage of the journey for us. The cards that fell out I'm going to go to next. So we've got the Four of Wands. We've got another portal. I said there's at least 3 portals in this spread. Here's the second one, the Four of Wands, the 1111 portal. We're passing through a gateway. We're evolving. And then with that, we have the Ten of Pentacles, security, stability, completion of the cycle. With it, sort of, we have the Devil card. And I quite like this Devil card. I like that they've got the doorway in the head and the steps out. Okay. And for me, this is about sort of releasing old mental patterns and old mental stories, the old limitations and things that bind us or have bound us in the past. I see this as an opportunity to free ourselves. It may be because we're feeling more stable and balanced in the 3D, and we're passing through the portal. That was a message of yesterday, of there was sort of, feeling stable and secure, and being the master of that energy, and stepping into our power. So a continuation, I've said before about often you get an evolving story over several days. And I think sort of the story is about liberating ourselves from the old patterns. This is leaving those old limitations behind as we step through the new moon portal. Okay, that brings up the gift of love, the divine gift of love. We connect in with our heart, and our overflowing in the fountain of love, which can cause sudden change in our life. I don't very often see the Tower as sort of negative. Even I've had many Tower moments in my life, and there's always been silver lining. It's always been for the good, even if in the moment, the earth moves below you and the ego is dismantled momentarily and things fall apart and you think, oh no, I don't know what I'm going to do now. The thing is to connect to the King of Cups, mastery over your emotions. Okay, go inside, connect with your heart, connect to this rising energy of love that's coming up now that we're relinquishing the limitations and things like that. And then the cards that were at the bottom, Judgment. This is what I'm seeing as the third portal, the completion, the letting go of the old, ready to step through to the new. With the Queen of Cups, we've got no more love energy here. We've got the King and Queen of Cups and the Ace of Cups all together. That's a lot of emotional heart energy there, connecting to your intuition, to your higher self, being balanced with your higher self, co-creating with the divine as well. And coming back to that sort of the divine, universal, unconditional love, that the energy of spirit, bringing it into balance within ourselves, the active and the receptive sides of it, overflowing in the fountain of love. So yes, definitely going through portals today. Seeing if anything else jumps out at me. We've got those energies. Releasing the devil is going to bring a tower down, which is fine. Balancing the energies. We're passing through the portals. We're healing. We're showing up. We're manifesting. And yeah, quite an energetic day for today. I will be doing a reading specifically for the new moon in Gemini, which will give us more insight into this, I would imagine. I will use my old Goliath shadow deck for that, because I love using those for new moons and full moons to see what's going on. So for now, thank you for watching. I hope that this reading has resonated with you. And if it did, please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. For a personal reading from me, email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful new moon in Gemini day. Set some lovely intentions to take forward. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching.